I have uploaded to this channel Luke Fowler's 2011 documentary film, All Divided Selves, which contains a variety of pieces of documentary footage of the life and work of R.D. Laing. R.D. Laing was a Scottish psychiatrist. He was a big influence on me in the early 1970s, in my late adolescence and early 20s. Laing may be most regarded for his early work, The Divided Self, in which he argued that schizophrenia was a response to untenable family relationships, specifically family relationships that put people in contradictory situations that they could not resolve, and that led to their creating false selves as a strategy for dealing with these contradictory pressures on themselves and their lives. He drew heavily on the work of Gregory Bateson. Part of the idea that people who are mad go mad as a strategy involved Laing's view that madness was not a biological illness, but an action of conscious people. He is often this is often attributed to his study of continental philosophy. I think maybe even more than that, though, it may have been a consequence of his enormous capacity for empathy with other people, including other people that were regarded as mad. Laing disagreed with the prevailing tendency to objectify insane people, choosing instead to see them as human beings who had experiences and internal lives of their own. There is a famous anecdote about Laing. There was a woman in an asylum that he was working in who sat in a room all day naked, rocking back and forth, and no one could communicate with her. Laing went into the room, took off all of his clothes, started rocking back and forth with her, and before long they were talking to each other. And someone else asked him, "That was brilliant. What made you think of that?" And his answer was, "It seems obvious. Why did someone not think of that earlier?" From the idea that madness was an experience that people were going through, Laing went on to the later idea, somewhat more controversial, and in part driven by his experiments with LSD, that madness could in fact be a journey of discovery and a movement toward greater health. This was, for better or worse, the piece of Laing's work that influenced me most in my early years, and it is perhaps most explicitly expressed in the book The Politics of Experience. I think probably the best overview of Laing's life and work is found in Daniel Burston's The Wings of Madness, The Life and Work of R.D. Laing. I am recommending this not because I have any connection to the author, but because I think it's an excellent work. In fact, I don't know the author, have never met him. So I hope that if you have a chance, you'll check out the film on this channel and let me know what you think.